Hello friends, welcome to Oracle Apex tutorials. In the last video we have seen that user registration, forgot password and resetting the password. So now we actually start with the application. So if I run the application, we just have the blank screen and uh, initially we have created the registration page. For that purpose we have a navigation menu here, but we don't want this navigation menu in this screen. So that I will show you how we can hide the unwanted navigation menu. For this purpose we need to click on application edit from below, or if you can directly navigate to the shared component from your development. Okay, once you navigate to the shared component, there is something called navigation menu. Click on that, then again click on navigation menu. So here you can see all your side navigation menus. So you can see here we have home and registration. In the end user application also we have same thing. So from this list we can either delete. There is two options. We can delete straightforward, or in some cases we need to hide, just hide. So in that case we need to select here never. For conditions here, based on condition also we can disable, hide and show. So if you make never, it will not show. So instead of that I don't want it, so I am going to straightforward delete. Just run the page to see the changes. Yes, it is done. Now in the meeting room application, usually we need to make a setup. For example, there will be room setup and room facility setup and users, everything. There will be some admin kind of work. So to make that setup, I will just introduce you as ChatGPT, how I am using ChatGPT to create database modeling and table creation script, how we can easily do the work. So from here you can, I think everyone know about the ChatGPT. So from here you can navigate to ChatGPT and just click on try ChatGPT and log in with your credentials. Then here in the chat I just type like simple English statements. Okay, I type like this, then it gave some scripts. I will take the scripts because we want meeting rooms creation as a setup. Okay, I already developed this application. I will show you that how it will look like. Sorry. Okay, this is the application I already developed. Okay, so we need to create one menu as a setup. So that we are going to keep all these settings, master level settings in this menu, and we will create one UI for booking, so that normal user can create the booking. This application is not yet completely developed, so this is also a draft kind of thing. So we will go now we will see how we can create a table for meeting rooms, and how we will create this report and the form to create the meeting rooms. Okay, if you want to see the table structure for this, I will show you from here. Yes, we have room ID, room name, capacity and location. This is the a simple design. Okay, based on your requirement you can go for higher level designs. Okay. Instead of this we can also create directly from here. Click on SQL workshop, click on object browser, then click on this plus icon, or directly you can click on table, enter your table name, sorry, this is my meeting rooms table. Okay, here I will enter table name, column names. This will be my room ID, which is number, and I will make it as a primary key. So after room ID I want to add room name. Yeah, room name. This will be alphanumeric type. Room name 250 is enough, cannot be null. Okay, then capacity, this will be number. In this capacity we are going to store how many people are going to sit in this, the capacity of chairs or something. Okay, this also cannot be null. And location, okay, location, capacity. Okay, let me see from here. Yeah, it's there, nullable, no. Yeah, I want to make this also not null. Now click on create table. Yes, now you can notice here, once you created a table it automatically added some default value for this primary key ID. Okay, so this sequence it will automatically generate ID, unique ID for our primary key. If we don't want to make this one, then there is so many options like using triggers or something, we can go with that. Okay, then here there is another important thing we need to know, that yeah, so once you created the table, click on the columns, then come to more, then here in UI defaults just click on create defaults. It will show you action completed, then just search for your table name. Okay, so here this UI default means, for example, you have named your columns in database something like this. Okay, so in the application, suppose you are going to create a forms or reports, so in that time the alignment and the label name, it will by default it will display like this. Okay, if you change here in one place, so that if you are using that table for forms or reports, it will apply same defaults throughout your application, so that you no need to change in so many places manually. If you do here one time using UI defaults, that will be a good development practice. Okay, we will quickly do that. I want to show like this: room ID or room ID, then we will keep it as it is. Room name, capacity, location. Okay, rest everything is okay. Now I will show you how to create a report and form to create room entries. Okay, go to your application, then click on create page. From this create page creation wizard, just here you can see different components are there. Okay, there is calendar type, cards type, charts, classic report, so many things are there. So in future, in while advanced learning, we will go through one by one. Okay, and here some feature pages are there and some legacy pages are there. Okay, for the time being we will just concentrate on creating interactive report. Okay, so just click on interactive report. Once you click creation of interactive report, we need to give a name. Okay, I will name it as meeting rooms, because this we are creating a report for meeting rooms data. It should be normal type, and just enable this so that it will automatically add a form page for your meeting rooms. Means it will create like this. Let me show you. This is the interactive report. Okay, where user can interact with this report for hiding, sorting, or downloading. So then Oracle name it as interactive report. Okay, so if you don't check this button switch, so it will just create a report like this. Okay, it will not create this form, so you need to again manually create this form. To avoid that and to make the development faster, if there is a requirement like you need to create a report and form, so just go with this approach. Okay, so I will here it will be create or update meeting room. Okay, you can name like this or simply meeting room details. Okay, I want this page to be pop up, so I have selected model dialog. Okay, then we need to define the data source for our form and report. Okay, it should be local database, table, and schema. We need to define. We have only one schema here, so automatically selected. Then select the table from the drop down. Search. Okay, meeting rooms. Okay, then you can also directly write SQL query, okay, from this table. Then here breadcrumb, parent entry, I don't want anything. Okay, then navigation preference, by default it is selected as create a new entry. Okay, if you already have entry in the navigation menu, so you can just link these pages. Okay, just accept the default one. Then this one I will explain you later. Then here you can just change the icon. Okay, for that menu I will change. This is not the correct icon, but the time being I will just select that like that. Okay, okay. In the next page it is asking for primary key column, and as we already defined in our table primary key, it automatically selected the column as primary key. Okay, just click create page. The page is now created. Just run the page to see the progress. Yeah, so it is now created. Navigation menu, and this is the breadcrumb, and it created interactive report, and it automatically created a button to navigate to the form. Okay, you can see here automatically um, it has highlighted the mandatory columns and created the form. So if you want this as a text area, you can keep it as it is, and this also. Okay, so I don't want it to be text area, I will just change them to text field. This is number field. Okay, this also I want to be text field. Okay, but this is a kind of setting. Okay, so I want this menu to be child of settings menu. So for that I will quickly create another menu, settings. I will navigate to shared components from here. Click on navigation menu, then just click create entry. Give the label settings. Okay, here you can select some icon for that menu. So below we can define navigation for that menu, but currently I don't want any navigation. Okay, just refresh. Yes, the settings menu is created now. Okay, but these three all three menus are independent now. I want to make meeting rooms as child menu for the settings. So also we call it as level 1 menu, level 2 menu, and level 3 menu. Okay, So I want to make meeting room as level 2 menu under settings. Okay, for that again I will go to meeting rooms menu and just define the parent for that. Okay, settings will be parent. Apply changes and run the application. Yes, it is now meeting rooms is under settings menu. Okay, you can see here, if you close this, nothing is there. Okay, now I will quickly create a simple room. Room A, assume that room A has 10 seating capacity. And location actually we need to define it as a setup. For example, assume that in a office there might be 5 floor, 6 floor or 10 floor. So in that case we need to define exact location. Okay, for the time being I will just mention it as ground floor. Okay, click room creation. Yes, the room is created now. You can see how quickly we have developed setup page and meeting room creation page. So we can also update from using the pencil icon. See here we have it also added a delete button. Okay, we will just change the look of this delete button using the template components. Change type from here, select as danger and simple. Okay, now it is good. I will create one more room. Yes, in our application now we have 2 rooms. In the next tutorial I will be explaining like creating facilities. Okay, and how we can link the facilities to the rooms. For example, suppose I want to book a meeting room with projector and AC and some kind of cameras for video conference. In that case, user want to see facilities available for the rooms. Okay, so we need to provide that option. In the next tutorial I will be explaining that thing. Okay, I hope you guys like this video and the previous video tutorials. So if you like the tutorials, please do subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like, share the link. Thank you. And also if you want any particular tutorial, you can just mention in the comment box so that I can try to make video for particular topic. Thank you. Thanks for watching.